Hello everybody and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin and we are on part 2 of Killzone Shadowfall. Uh, Last time we got the game going, we're kind of like, we're playing as Lucas Kellen. He's a Shadow Marshal. We played him as a child, uh, and unfortunately his father got killed as we were trying to make our way over to the safe side of the wall where uh, us Vectans are supposed to be brought to. How are you, Pelpa Entertainment? Right now we were set on this mission to kind of, because we were also like captured apparently by the Helghast in a like a recent mission, the off-screen mission, but we were traded for one of their like spies, and then things went haywire, and we were brought back, and now we're trying to get back at it, and we're in this like forest. And this, honestly, like I'm sure there's a right way to go about this level, but I have no idea. I'm kind of just running and gunning in through this place. I always, I started since the original back on the PS2 days, which was kind of it was an okay game. I think I always connected to the story more than like the actual gameplay of it, because you were kind of like these like ragtag group of like uh soldiers that were like sent on a mission to go across the planet, or like a certain region, and the odds were against you, and I kind of like that. It always felt very down to earth. A nice little story with four, not four little characters, but four characters or whatever, and it was just a uh, nice to see how the characters kind of like bounced off each other with, like, what, like some of them had gripes with each other, and others were. It was just like very interesting character work that I always liked, and I feel like that kind of got away in the later games. Uh, but this is the last Killzone game that they made, and it was a launch game for PS4. I'm coming back here because there's actually another thing I'm supposed to do over here that I didn't realize. Because apparently we have so many little things we have to do. This Killzone is definitely a little bit more open. I wouldn't say it's open world, but it's not as linear as past Killzones have been. Okay, I think I need to do something with you. Yeah, I played the original. Yeah, the for PS3 I played the first or the only three Resistance games. I didn't play any of the PSP or like PlayStation Vita Resistance games. I'm pretty sure there was one for Vita, but yeah, I enjoyed those games too. And there's it's weird because there's rumors that they might bring back a Killzone or a Resistance installment for the PS5. It's a rumor, but it's like there's some good good theories though as to why that might happen, because apparently like Insomniac and Guerrilla Games have like split their teams. They're successful enough to have split their teams to work on multiple projects, and apparently like Insomniac's like uh one of their like I think it's like their UK Twitter has been posting like a lot of Resistance stuff like randomly, almost like they're trying to get you to think about the franchise before they release like a new game or something. But it's all hearsay and speculation. Okay, so I think I'm done over here with stuff. Let's see what I gotta do over here. I also think it's pretty interesting that because this level reminds me the most of Horizon Zero Dawn's world, just the way it looks. Oh my god, does someone saw me? Nope. Um, there they are. How do I stealth these guys? That's why I call breakneck speed. Alright, I have not tried Fuse. This guy want to turn around? I wish there was a way I can like throw a rock or something. Like in Horizon, you can throw rocks. Oh. Okay. I've never played Fuse. I actually don't even know what that is. Is that a first-person shooter? But the reason I bring up Horizon Zero Dawn also is because those games both start pretty similarly. Um, being the child version of your protagonist, and then growing up. I think Horizon Zero Dawn's story is much more.
Pulsar 1-8, at the crash site.
Is a much better story, but
KIA, they've been searched. Looks like they died in the crash.
I've never heard of that one. Was that like on Xbox? Oh, I never even knew about that. I might have to check that out. Alright, I think I caused enough ruckus here. Third-person PS3 Insomniac game published by EA, though. That's crazy. That's the most random thing I've heard today. Alright, I think that's the crew right there. That we're supposed to rescue. The VSA, what does that say? VSA combat support personnel can deploy something. Text is so small I can't even read it. Alright, we didn't exactly go in stealthy there. We kind of just went all in. Let's see what I got over here. Okay. We just gotta find this crew, because this is where they crashed. How do I crouch? Okay, circle crouches. Have you ever actually played the game though, Fuse? Or do you just know about it? Okay. I think. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, they're playing some crazy music, so that means enemy? Enemies near? Oh my god. Just one sniper, it looked like? What's down here? Can I go down here, or am I gonna, like, die somehow? Where's that crew? Maybe there's a way I can zipline again. There you go. Oh, usually, wherever enemies are, you're supposed to head where that enemy is. That's usually the thing in first-person shooters to know. Oh yeah, I will pick that up in a second. Now that now that Sony actually owns Insomniac again. I don't think they, or did they ever own them? I'm not sure. I think they were just cooperating with them back in the day. Okay, here we are. Okay, these are good mines, I think, whenever it's green. Here we are.
See you, sir.
What's your status?
Flak took out an engine. We couldn't make it to the water.
You have the intel?
Here.
Whatever we're doing to get out of here, we better do it fast.
There's a dropship in the bunker. We can use that.
Those AA guns on top of that dam will cut us to pieces.
Alright, hang on, guys. Pulsar, Shadow 1-8. Intel and team are secure. The enemy has firepower compromising our exit. Proceeding to neutralize. Over.
Copy 1-8, just make sure this works.
Roger, sir.
Pulsar out.
I'm gonna set the charges. Hold your position and stay on comms. I'll come back for you.
Yes, sir.
I didn't think anyone was coming.
We're getting out of here, boys. Easy. We ain't out yet.
This intel better be worth it.
They wouldn't bail us out of here for chicken feed. This is big. How about we stay alive and make it count?
I just want out of here.
Me too. We sit tight.
Okay, we found those guys. Yeah, I know they own the IP. I remember reading something or hearing something that there's still some like contract thing with Microsoft that needs to kind of like just end or something like that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I heard wrong. When it comes to Sunset, because originally that was, you know, that's an exclusive for Xbox. But I think of pretty soon it's gonna be ported over, as you said. Okay, so what am I doing? Clearing the area first. Find the intel and rescue the crew. Oh, I have to put a charge on, okay. Get rid of the evidence, I guess. Now what? Is there more charges? Oh! kind of confused as to what exactly I'm doing here. Oh, that's my adrenaline, okay. I think. I must say though, I do enjoy Killzone and Resistance much more than like Call of Duty's campaigns, because I feel like I'm always like on rails when I'm playing those games. Like I always feel like I'm part of some like big like cutscene, and like I really don't have control of my character. Whereas this, it's like I like how it's the animations are fluid and it's all in game, and I'm still in control of my character. I feel like Call of Duty, they're always like slowing you down and like, you know, like making you wait because there's like some like big pretty like set piece that they want to show off or something, and then it's just like, I don't know. Even that new Call of Duty that's coming out for PS5 looks sort of like that. I've never played. I mean, I've only played a couple of the like Infinite Warfare. I played like Black Ops 2 for PS3. I mean, I barely really played the any Call of Duty games to begin with, but from what I've played though, it's always just kind of generic, and like it looks cool. It has cool like actiony moments, but like it doesn't really immerse me in the same way that Killzone or Resistance does, or Halo. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just go this way. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I used to be a huge fan of it when I was younger. I mean, for one thing is, you know, there really isn't that many standout first-person shooters these days to begin with. So, um, and this is pretty much the last one I was actually kind of like even when I got this one for in 2013, like I wasn't really, I was kind of over it too, the whole genre. Um, but it was a launch game for PS4, and there were barely any, you know, games that were holding my attention. And this is obviously like I have a whole lineage with this franchise, so. Yeah, Doom. My friend wants me to play 2016, so that, which, because I think if I'm gonna play Eternal, I want to play the Doom 2016 first. But from what I can tell, Doom Eternal looks like pretty rad, especially since it has like a grappling hook, and I just like how it's just fun. Like it's all like it's not like this big like you know, like I love stories in games, but I like how it's not all about like exposition and uh you know, all this narrative, complicated characters and all that. Like it's just cool to kind of just be Doom guy and just uh, like you know, just wreak havoc. Like, oh,
1-8, confirm you were setting charges on the AA guns.
Roger that, Pulsar.
okay. See, I put a charge on that crashed ship, but I guess, I mean, was I supposed to explode it or not? Like, I don't even know at this point. It wasn't really giving me an option to.
Bravo, 3-3. Status. Understood. Advance report. Control out.
That I heard too, and I actually been meaning to, because they have the BioShock collection for PS4, and people swear by that game that it's like one of like the the great games for like the first person shooter genre. I like how the stealth is in this game. How it allows you to kind of see where people are with this little scanner.
Tell me, what's your better way? Listen, nothing's gonna change, right? Everything we do is gonna stay the same. That kind of that's what allows the powerful to prosper. I'm talking about people actually standing up and doing something for themselves, getting out there, making a name for themselves, and actually speaking up against all this crap. Wait.
Oh no, come on. Let me clear these enemies out. I think that's all of them, since the music died down. Okay. Okay, I gotta place a charge on these AA guns. Oh, I'm gonna still stream Tony Hawk. I just figured, so far with like my channel, I haven't really I haven't been.
1-8, ready to leave in 10, over.
Roger, 1-8.
Recon, you guys copy my last? I'm heading to the dropship now. What's your location?
En route now. Be there shortly.
I haven't been one of those channels to skip around with what I put out yet. So like right now, I've started this game. And you know what? I might because Tony Hawk, I could beat that story, like not the story, but you know what I mean, like the career, pretty quickly. So I might just do it. I might, not tonight, obviously, but I think I'll do that, and then I'll have like an online episode because I think that would be like a very short series. Even though it is 2 games though, so it should be like a good amount of content to show off. Yeah, you know what? I'll get on that. I'm gonna make it a different account. Well, I'll use my my sister's account because she doesn't use it, and because you know that whole weirdness where I can't even play the career over again. It's weird. Oh God, did I just? Okay, I thought I fell to my death just now. Where am I going? Back this way. Okay. I guess I'll go this way now. Have so you didn't pick up Tony Hawk yet, or did you, or were you just like not planning on doing that? Oh, that's my friendly. I know how that goes. Yeah, there's a whole backlog of games that I'm, you know, interested in. Oh god, in checking out. But definitely keep it in mind because it really is like, it's so good. It's so strange that, as weird of a year of 2020, that we got a Tony Hawk game that's actually exactly how it's supposed to be. Like not like some failed game. Like it's like amazing. Even though it's a remake, but it's definitely gonna put them on track to make more games. Especially with the sales they got with that game. It was supposedly it was like the best-selling Tony Hawk game within the first couple of weeks, like ever, of any Tony Hawk game. I heard Crash 4's sales aren't that great. Like they're decent, but not. I don't think they're as good as what Activision is hoping for. Okay, what's going on? Find the intel and rescue the crew. Oh, is there more crew? Alright, they're probably down here. Oh, the roof. I'm lost.
Making another push. Status on dropship. Fortify the perimeter. Get ready to break contact.
Yeah, I feel like nostalgia is a big selling point that helps CTR and the Insane Trilogy more. But I'm grateful that Crash 4 exists, because I still think it's a great game. I love it and hate it as well. I literally can't even play it on weekdays because after work I'm so like, it's just like I can't be stressed out with something like I save it for the weekends to play because I'm like, okay, I have time to breathe. I don't have to worry about, like, you know, going through like a whole level and then realizing I missed one box. That one level of, what was it, like Food Run? Oh my god. Oh no. I hope that level of Food Run, I actually got like, what, like, because the box count's like 440 something. Like, say 444 boxes. I ended up with 443. It was such a long level. And it was such a buzzkill. I was just like, that's something I can't have happen to me if I play on after work. I need to get to the roof.
Status on dropship. I need a few more minutes. Fortify the perimeter. Get ready to break contact.
I do have grenades, right? Ah.
Get to cover!
Woo! Yes, it's like every level has hidden crates, which is usually what like the original games used to save towards like the later levels, but like this one it's like almost every level has some weird trick to it. I love what they did with Entropy. I love how they brought him kind of brought him more to the forefront and made him more of a villain this time. Cause he was great in Warped, but I feel like he was like underutilized.
Get to the dropship!
There's too many!
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Hold tight.
Area sanitized, sir. Traffic secure. Returning to base.
Roger, buddy. Get some.
That's true. They didn't use her well. Alright, so I pretty much destroyed that place.
If anyone's listening, there's some kind of infection. It started with the crew. It spread. I don't think this was some kind of accident. There's too many fail-safes in place. People are dying.
This was found on the auxiliary drive of the ISA Cassandra. She's one of ours. Black site, R&D, biotech primarily. We tried to make contact. Nothing. Crew are presumed dead.
What was the research?
Was supposed to give us leverage. Purely deterrent. God damn it, if the Hellgast exploded, it'd be unstoppable. It wouldn't be a war. Genocide. Part of the intel you retrieved was a series of outgoing transmissions from the cassette. We think it's Hellgast encryption.
Yeah.
My gut tells me this is who sent them. Dr. Hilary Massar, project leader. Looks like she's trying to defect. Board the ship, restore power to the engines, and steer her into the sun. Make it look like an accident. There's an extraction team on standby to get you out. There's a reason why we took such care with her work, because people wouldn't understand. That's why I'm involving only you in this. Anything could be waiting for you on there. Watch your back.
We're always up to something in
Pulsar
this.
Shadow 1-8. I've got eyes on the ship. Defensive systems look to be down.
Roger. Reach the hall and advise once inside.
C-12 approaching ISC Cassandra. 50 meters and closing. Shadow Marshal begin prepping for spacewalk. You are clear on my mark. Breach device in place. C-12 clear for departure. Good luck, Marshal.
I was thinking the other I was thinking about the story, how it started. We were with our dad as a kid, and we meet Sinclair, this, the guy we were just talking to, and he kind of like forces us to like join him as we're trying to escape from the Hellgas side of the wall or whatever, and he says, "Oh, you're not gonna make he's like, you're gonna need my help, like, or whatever, like, and he was basically kind of like insisting, like, and really like, even after we said like, no, we're fine, like, he's like, no, you like, you're not gonna make it without me or whatever. And then later on, we come across like a Hellgas, and like our dad is going to like stun him with a stun gun, so it's non-lethal. But Sinclair uses a regular gun and says, "Hey, you wanted my help, right?" And now I was thinking, I was like, "No, we didn't want your help. We were gonna do it our own way, the safe way." And then he kills the guy, and then our dad ends up dying because they think he did. It was the one who killed. It's like it just seems very you know, I feel like Sinclair put us in a pretty crappy situation. But yeah, they, I like the new tone design because, well, at least I'm not, I don't have any problems with it because Tona was really never really that much of a character to begin with back in the original trilogy. I have not played Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. That's for PS2. I don't know if you uh, watch Square Eye Jack's content, but he always does this thing called Hawktober, where he'll do like a review of like every Tony Hawk game. And this year he's been doing a bunch of like the spin-off games, like Matt Hoffman and Kelly Slater surfing and Sean I think Sean Palmer snowboarding and stuff like that, that were basically like spin-offs of like Tony Hawk. I love Square Eye Jack. You know, like I watch a lot of people like a lot of game content and like you know like I like Sacred Symbols, the podcast, PlayStation podcast, but and like I used to watch kind of funny games, but I don't know, I feel like they're all over the place. But like Square Eye Jack, I like how he's a smaller YouTuber and he really like he makes me laugh and he really is very thoughtful with his like reviews and so I enjoy his content. He has a lot of great Crash content, Spyro, Tony Hawk stuff. Oh, he won't? I feel like he's due for that. He usually does like all like the platformers or action adventure mascots. He's done Jack and Daxter, that's for sure. Okay, so we're infiltrating this like space station to meet up with a doctor or like to do something with her. I don't even know. Wear a mask. Wow, this game was very ahead of its time. Oh, he actually declared he won't. Huh. I wonder what the reasoning for that is.
Elevator's down. I'm finding another route.
Roger, 1-8.
I don't know who the voice actor for the guy we play as, Lucas Kellen, but I feel like they just grabbed some random like developer, like someone who's on the team, and just said like, "Hey, just voice these lines for us."
Airlock sealed. Gradual pressure transition initiated. Equalization complete.
Okay. Now this is new to the Killzone games, is this weird like zero gravity stuff. Can't say I'm not that much of a fan of it. I think it's like it seems like a cool novelty gimmick to kind of like, oh, like look how different this is, or, you know, the gameplay just changed or whatever, but I don't know. I'm more into like just like the straight boots on the ground
Airlock sealed.
type of
Gradual pressure
first-person
transition
shooters.
initiated. Equalization complete.
But as long as it doesn't take up too much of the gameplay, it's no big deal. Did they do like zero gravity stuff too in that game? Okay, there's something in here. There's like sentinels or something in here. I honestly don't know. I'm so lost in this game. Believe it or not, I platinumed this game. I got the platinum trophy for this game back when this came out. But I honestly don't know. It's like I'm so like removed from this game now that I don't even know how I did it. I must have been like it really was like for that first year. Okay, am I supposed to shoot you or yeah, okay. For that first year, this was the only game for PS4 that I owned. Okay. I kind of remember this. It's kind of like a puzzle. Oh, maybe I can put it in here.
The mess hall is now closed. Refreshments are available from the portable dispensary.
Damn. Sucks to be these guys. Alright, I have enough.
Would all crew please return to their stations? Fire drill successful.
Okay, there's things here to put in. I guess I gotta find a bunch of these things. Okay. Here's one.
The mess hall is now closed. Refreshments are available from the portable dispensary.
Okay, so I was over here, I'm guessing, right? No? I don't know. Let's see. Did I come from here?
The mess hall is now closed.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to platinum Crash 4 because I don't. Unless I really have the patience to go to really master the time trials and get the platinum relic for each Crash level, because that's the thing with these levels too, is that they're so much longer. And one of the things I also don't like, I hope they patch in, is that you can't restart time trial. You actually have to die when you're doing the time trials if you want to. I always just liked in Warped or the even in the Insane trilogy where you can just press start, restart trial, and then that's it. Like you don't have to actually like. It's like I have to tune my brain now to like kind of like kill myself if I want to start over. Which I'm sure won't take too long to do, but it seems weird. Well, here's the thing: like they make you restart the level, and when you restart the level, the loading is like so insanely long for a level that should already be loaded, which is how the Insane trilogy used to work.
Unauthorized personnel found in science labs will be reprimanded.
Okay, there's another one in there. Like the loading, it's like I understand the the graphics are better. I think you're working with more frames per second. the levels are longer. You're doing more in the levels, so like I can compared to like Wrath of Cortex, I can get behind the loading times. But when I'm doing time trials and I want to restart the level or restart the time trial,
Refreshments are
uh,
available from the
I don't like that
portable
it's
dispensary.
loading the whole level over again. The only way you can, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's no big deal. I guess I can just, if you die, then they'll just, there'll be no like loading problems. But I have to get this thing open. Is there a way I can grab this again?
The mess hall is now closed. Refreshments are
Hopefully,
available
hopefully they
from the
patch it.
portable dispensary.
I just hope it's not like an Insane Trilogy situation where they kind of just they didn't really like fix things that fans were really like like the whole like one of the things a lot of people were complaining about with the Insane Trilogy was like the pill-shaped hit like hitbox on your shoes that would make you like slip. What is this?
Would all crew please return to their stations? Fire drill successful.
And I remember like the creative director of the Insane Trilogy just said, it's a hard game, deal with it, just get better or something, or like instead of actually like fixing a kind of like a quality of life problem. I have to give them credit though for not really making like it a like no microtransactions. Like I love how everything you unlock is in game. You don't have to like play like an online mode in order to do that. Even though I got everything in the online mode, or at least uh, yeah, pretty much everything in the pit stop in CTR. The only things I didn't get is like subscribe to Xfinity uh, internet service provider or whatever, which that's ridiculous. Yeah, there's no need for it. I just like that it's like an old school game.
Malfunction. Hull integrity compromised.
Okay, what do I do? I don't even know what I'm doing. Is this door open? Okay, thank God. Spiders.
Airlock malfunction. Hull integrity compromised.
I still think this game looks gorgeous though, 7 years later. Compared to other shooters that I've played.
Would all crew please return to their stations? Fire drill successful.
A Helgos dissident who recently sought asylum in Vecta has given his first interview and revealed some shocking truths about what life behind the wall is really like. Of the many things that were spoken about, state violence, suppression of ideas, perhaps the most sickening revelation is that food has become so scarce in certain areas that the Helgos are resorting to
Huh.
Airlock malfunction. Hull integrity compromised.
I think it's a very good start for them to buy Bethesda. I don't. From what I can tell, I think
All crew please
they're
return
not
to
really
their
interested in making their games exclusive though. They just want to get. It's weird. From what I can tell, like there's speculation that a lot of their games aren't going to be just like locked from the PS4. Like I think they're still going to allow those games to be because they haven't really like outright said that like
airlock malfunction. Hull
uh
integrity compromised.
that like like remakes or whatever aren't going to be allowed, or I don't know, it's weird. I'm not an expert on it, so from what I've heard, there's some weird thing with Microsoft where they're more interested in getting the games they own on all, like, as many platforms as they can while they still own it, and I guess they'll get like a slice of the pie or something. Like, it's they're not really like trying to be like exclusive driven.
Contamination detected. Initiate lockdown.
Right. They just want it for Game Pass. Because I feel like they're so much more invested in Game Pass more than the actual console itself. They're more interested in that service. Like, I think they're trying to get into that space of like how,
Unauthorized personnel found in science labs.
kind of like a Netflix for games. It's weird how it works though. What am I doing down here? What's the point of me coming down here? This
Unauthorized personnel found in science labs.
Get the shit moving and set a course for the sun. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, set the course shit. How do I get over there? I shouldn't be down here. Right. Where the hell am I supposed to be going?
Warning. Contamination detected. Initiate lockdown.
Perhaps the most sickening revelation is that food has become so scarce
Okay.
in certain areas that the Helgast are resorting to cannibalism simply in order to stay alive.
Of course we don't want to do it.
Unauthorized personnel found in science labs will be reprimanded.
I think that's good though for them.
Pulsar 1-8, I've changed course for the sun.
If they want to use Bethesda any way they can,
Locate the reactor and get it back online.
well, more power to them.
Ship gone.
Yes, sir.
The mess hall is now closed. Refreshments are available from
Right.
the portable dispensary.
The thing is, I think Microsoft has much more money than Sony does. But maybe they have enough, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, I can't say I know exactly where I'm going.
The Helgast are resorting to cannibalism.
All crew, please return to their stations. Fire drill successful.
Stop beating them, and I would beat my job.
What?
Now closed. Refreshments are available from the portable dispensary.
Oh! Ambush. Yeah, they should get like Square Enix, I think. Konami, I feel like they're kind of not the best developer now that Kojima is gone. They don't have really the best faith with like players anymore, but maybe they can turn it around somehow, and I don't know. Whoa.
Airlock malfunction. Hull integrity compromised.
I think they should. I think, I mean, Death Stranding apparently didn't sell as well, I don't think,
Airlock
as
sealed.
much as they wanted it
Gradual
to.
pressure transition initiated. Equalization complete.
But I think having a talent like Kojima is very good, and if he can make it like a new game like every now and like, you know, like I think people will buy it. I think it will be like a very reliable source of like revenue for them, regardless if it's like a huge seller. Like I don't expect his games to sell like, say, like The Last of Us Part 2 or you know, Spider-Man or Horizon, but I think I like how experimental his games are and innovative, and he's bold with them, so with what he tries to do creatively. And I think people like that. I don't know if like mainstream consumers are really drawn to it, but I still think I still think that's a very important studio to get, like you said. All right. After this, I'm probably gonna.
Airlock sealed. Gradual pressure transition initiated.
Because I'm guessing this will be a
Equalization
checkpoint.
complete.
We're at the hour mark. Maybe I can rush my way through.
Team returned to their station. Fire drill successful.
Actually, there's probably like a bunch of puzzle stuff I have to do in this area. But let me kill this guy at least. I don't see him.
Would all crew please return to their station? Fire drill successful.
Spread out. Check your sector. Guards clear.
All right. I figure we'll tackle this next time.
Personnel found in science
But for now, we're at a good checkpoint. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Pelpa. Get some sleep. And for those who have come across this channel, if you want to take it upon yourself to like, comment, and subscribe, it will be greatly appreciated. And I will catch you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, keep a clear head, and
unauthorized
keep on gaming.
science labs will be reprimanded.
Alright. Bye, everybody.